I'm Crystal, and I live with my husband Alex and our cat Riley. Despite living with lupus, I try to enjoy life to its fullest. So come share in life's big and little moments with me. In my shoes. Hey guys, it's Thursday, May the 22nd. And I just wanted to do this little video to give you guys some good news. But before I get to that, as you can see, I got a haircut. Finally, I had been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off because the last time I had my haircut was, I believe, the day before the last Downy Stall show. So June of 2013 was my last haircut. And so it had grown a lot. It was very long and it was starting to get really, really annoying to take care of. But I kept putting it off just because, for one, money, and two, just not having the energy to go out and get it done. With the way the winter's been, the winter was so cold all the time and working late every night, I just wanted to go straight home. And then my weekends, I was recovering from the work week. So I just didn't get the motivation to go out and do it. So anyways, this week on Tuesday, I got out of work early because I had an appointment at the lupus clinic. And so I decided to call that morning because the weather was nice, and I just thought I'm going to call them and see if they have an opening because I realized that I would be finished my appointment somewhat early. So luckily they had an opening. So right from my lupus clinic appointment, I went to my hair appointment and I got my hair washed, cut, and styled, and I love it. I always love it when I get it cut this length, and I love how like the hairdresser always blow dries my hair like all flippy and stuff. I can't do it. I can never seem to do the same hairstyle as the hairdresser can. Like, I have tried and tried and tried. Hair is not my, like, I am not good at styling hair. So when I do it, I just blow dry it straight and that's it. So I've been enjoying it all flippy out like this. And I always, it's like I always hate having to wash it after because it's like, I don't want to lose the hairstyle because I can't figure out how to do it. Anyways, so I just wanted to address that because you are going to see my lupus awareness videos for the rest of the month are me with my long hair because I cheated. I'm going to be honest. I cheated, and last week, over I think 2 or 3 days, I filmed all of my lupus awareness videos for the rest of the month because I was finding it really difficult to film them every day and then come home and have to edit them and get them uploaded. And so I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna plow through it, take 2 to 3 days to film all the videos for the month of May so that they're done. And then over the weekend, I edited them all so that they're all done, edited, ready to be uploaded each evening. I usually start the upload and let it upload while I go to bed. And so they're like there first thing in the morning. So, and I thought, you know, I had to definitely do it ahead of time as well because tomorrow we are going to Ottawa to celebrate our anniversary. And I knew that I wouldn't have time to film the videos over the weekend. So I thought, well, I'm going to definitely have to have those made in advance so that I can just upload them from the hotel because my laptop is not good. Like, I can't do editing on it. I can't get Adobe Premiere on there to edit. It's just a little tiny like netbook kind of laptop, and it's old. Like I had it since right before I was diagnosed with lupus. So like I've had it like 4 years. So it's kind of old, and it's definitely slow, and it just doesn't have the memory or space to handle like editing video on the go. So yeah, so I'm just gonna bring the edited videos with me and upload them from the hotel because we got free Wi-Fi, which is great. So yeah, so you're gonna see that I'm gonna definitely be vlogging our whole anniversary weekend, just like I do every year. But yeah, so you're gonna be, I just didn't want you guys to get confused because you're gonna see me obviously in the vlogs with my hair cut, and the lupus awareness videos are gonna be my hair long. So I just thought I would share that information with you guys. But the main reason why I am doing this video is because I actually have some good news. Like I said, I went to the lupus clinic on Tuesday, and I spoke, you know, I met with my doctor. My blood work is looking great, and it appears that the methotrexate is working. It's funny, like, you know, she was saying that prednisone probably played a bit of a part in controlling my joint pain and swelling and stuff. But because I told her that it seemed to take about a week or to 2 weeks in before I started to notice a real improvement in my joints, she feels like it's more the methotrexate doing it than the prednisone this time around, because she said usually prednisone is like instant, like, and I knew that. And I told her, I was like, yeah, because first time I was on prednisone, within like 24 hours, I started to feel improvement, and then within 48 hours, zero pain. But this time around, it took like a few days before I started to notice a slight improvement, and then it just was gradual from there. So because of that, she really thinks that the methotrexate is definitely working more so than the prednisone. And when they decided to start me on methotrexate at my last appointment, they actually had found 11 joints in my body that were being affected, that were painful, tender, and swollen. And this time around they found one, just one. It was in this finger that there was like a little bit of a tender spot around this area of the finger, but it was like very minor, and there was no swelling. So from 11 joints down to one joint is amazing. It's great. I'm happy with it. They're happy with it. I told them that I've actually, like, I have not really been in pain at all. I think last week I had like a day or two where my knee was a little bit swollen, but it went away. And I get like the odd aches here and there, but I think it's because I'm starting to do my walking again every day. And so because I've just been so like non-active during the winter, my body's probably just not used to walking for long periods of time, because it's mainly my feet and my legs that get sore. But I think it's more of a like good pain versus a bad pain. Like I think it's like, you know, just the aches that you get when you exercise, when you start exercising. So and it doesn't seem to stay, like, you know, like after I rest, it seems to go away. So yeah, so it's actually been really good. I really like have not been having any joint pain at all. My hands were the worst, and my hands are fantastic. I can move them freely. There's no stiffness in the morning. There's no stiffness during the day. I can bend my fingers all the way down. I can make a fist. I mean, I can do everything, and I can do my crafting again without feeling in pain. It's fantastic. So I don't regret going on the methotrexate now. I know I was really apprehensive at first because it's a chemo drug, and there can be like a whack load of crazy side effects with it. But knock on wood, so far it has been good for me. So we're going to continue with it. And they did tell me that I was on a very low dose of it. And so now what they want me to do is they want me to start tapering down the prednisone. So over the next few weeks, I will slowly be going down on that. And they said if my joints start to flare up again as I'm coming down on it, and it gets to be really bothersome, to let them know, because they can then up the dose of the methotrexate because I'm at like a really low dose. So I'm really, really happy about that because yeah, it's been really good. I've been feeling really, really good, and I'm happy about that because we have the weekend ahead of us and we're going to be doing lots of stuff in Ottawa. And I know I'm still going to have to pace myself because you never want to, you know, I know it's so hard when you're finally feeling well. It's like you want to go and do everything because it's like, oh my God, I finally feel good. I just want to do everything I can. But I have to keep reminding myself that I have to still be careful and still pace myself because I don't want to have, you know, a setback. I don't want to have a flare. So I still have to take care of myself and I still have to pace myself. But it's just going to be really nice that I can actually walk around and enjoy being in Ottawa without being in pain. I'm really looking forward to it. I think we're going to have a really good time. So yeah, so we got to get up really early tomorrow morning because it's like a 5-hour drive to Ottawa from Toronto. And I'm a little bit nervous about the drive because I do still tend to get a little stiff and sore if I'm sitting for long periods of time. So we're going to have to probably make quite a few stops along the way so I can stretch out and whatnot. But hopefully it'll go okay. And then once we're there, we're going to end up getting there way before we can check into our hotel. So we're probably going to go and walk around anyway, which will help stretch things out. So yeah, we're going to have to leave really early. I think we're leaving at like 6 or 7 in the morning. So I got to get to bed early tonight, and I got to get up like, I think like 5 in the morning or something like that, 5 or 6 o'clock. Yeah, but it's going to be good. I mean, I can sleep in the car if I need to. So, and I probably will because I want to make sure that I, you know, have energy when we get to Ottawa. So, yeah, so that's the good news. The medication is working and I'm feeling really good. It's been beautiful weather here the last week. It's basically summer weather. Like we're getting some really gorgeous temperatures, and I like it because it's not at the point where it's boiling hot yet, where it's like, I can't breathe. It's just the perfect temperature. I love it. I wish it would be like this all summer, but it's been wonderful. Like I've been getting out on walks every day with Jeremy. And speaking of Jeremy, right now, I have been washing and sanitizing my hands like crazy because yesterday morning when I was giving Jeremy his breakfast, I happened to notice a rash on his arms. And then I was like, okay. And then I looked and I saw it on his legs. So after I finished breakfast, stripped him down, did a whole body check, was on his butt, wasn't on his stomach, wasn't on his back. There was some around his mouth. And I was like, okay, this doesn't look like an allergic reaction because he wasn't itching. And it was definitely not chickenpox because I know that, what it looks like. And I was like, okay, this doesn't look good. So I called his mom and she came home a little bit early than usual. She had made a doctor's appointment for him and I helped her take him there. And it turns out he has hand, foot, and mouth disease, which is like highly contagious. And the thing is that the doctor told them, well, it usually doesn't hit adults. But I did my own reading on it. And yes, while it usually doesn't hit adults, if you have a compromised immune system, it can get you. So I am on 2 immune suppressant drugs, the methotrexate and the prednisone. So I'm a little bit paranoid about catching this because while it can be mild in an adult, again, if you've got a compromised immune system, it can turn into like a crazy dangerous infection. So Yeah, I haven't told them, like his parents. I was gonna tell them because I was kind of nervous about being around him. But I didn't want to like inconvenience them by saying like I don't want to come in because I don't want to like catch this. I really didn't know how to handle it. Like I didn't want to say to them, "Hey, look, I'm on chemo." um, like I really didn't know like how to approach the subject. So I've just been really just diligent with washing my hands and sanitizing them and all that stuff. So I hope I don't get it. The only problem is that apparently it's most contagious before symptoms show. So he's probably had it for about a week before the symptoms even showed up. So I've probably already been exposed to it several times over the last week. So I may already have it and I don't know because the symptoms haven't showed up yet. I really don't know. I'm just crossing my fingers that I dodge this one because I don't want that. And the last thing I want is for the symptoms to show up on my anniversary weekend. So I've been trying to like avoid that at all costs. So wish me luck. Fingers crossed that I do not get hand, foot, and mouth disease. I remember when I worked at the daycare, there was a child that did have it, and thankfully I never caught it. So I'm hoping I can dodge it again. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And we'll see you in the next video, which will probably be a lupus video, but also there'll be the drawing for the winner of the giveaway coming up tomorrow night. And you can look forward, probably next week sometime, you can look forward to my anniversary vlog because I won't be able to edit it or post it until we get home. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you later. Bye, guys. 'Cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. 'Cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy, clap along if you know what happiness is to you. 'Cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Hey, that's my new anthem, guys.